Alright, La Perla 1515. $500. I don't speak Spanish, so don't ask me to try to translate 500 into Spanish. But the main thing is, it's a special line put out by La Perla to celebrate the 500th anniversary of the founding of Havana, Cuba. This is kind of one of those cigars that they kind of only make these in one flavor, so I'm pretty sure it's a Habano wrapper. Big, nice, huge double cap, which is like really, for the freaking camera focus to show it. Really, camera? You're gonna just focus on the grass? Yeah, because everybody loves the grass. Come on, be good to me. Well, anyway, there's a huge double cap on there, and I just figured I'd go ahead and point out that these all come with this nice little cedar jacket like this. It's got this nice little kind of burn-on engraving, which tells me they probably do that with a laser at the factory. God, my camera is just giving me fits today. There we go. That's nice and purtiful. Yeah, the Perla is one of the more affordable premium brands, as in you can smoke these every day regardless of what line you get, and it will definitely not end up breaking your budget. So anyway, obviously you take this bad boy off before you start lighting them up. This is a Robusto, by the way. I think they make these in up to Churchill length. I'm not entirely sure. I've only ever seen them marketed as Robustos. So went ahead and pre-punched it. Standard band, very traditional. I'm going to go ahead and yank this sucker off of here. And I'm always tempted to try to use the cedar band as a method of lighting. The problem is I can never get it. Never, ever can I get them to stay lit long enough to actually light a cigar. Absolutely irritating. So, as soon as I do get it lit, I'll get back to you then. Okay, so I got it lit. No, I did not use the rather irritating cedar sleeve because, true to form, I couldn't get it to stay lit. But straight away, a nice peppery spiciness, and I'm not entirely too sure where I'm pointing my camera right now. Hello. Okay. Kind of getting a little off kilter here. Largely because I'm kind of hoping that the smoke ends up, making most of the bugs sitting fire leave, because there was a nice bee buzzing around my elbow when I was lighting up. So that's always fun. Anyway. Straight away, even with the punch cut, the draw is super duper loose, just whoosh, sucking through a straw. Nice cedary spiciness. So sweet. Very, very spicy though. Wow, I'm not hardly getting anything out of this. What the hell? I'm gonna have to rip this off. Oh, yeah, smoke, alright. Alright, so I'm going to let this go down to about the 1-inch point and tell you if anything changes. See you then. Alright, so, Revenge of the Lighter happens again. Yeah, thanks, Louise. Just go ahead and mess up my mic. Anyway, the reason why I was having such a really, really loose as a goose draw, because I actually had a nice little spot at the foot that I didn't quite get completely toasted. So, the draw kind of snugged up a little bit once I got the rest of it fully lit. And so far, everything seems to be burning relatively well. So any kind of touch-ups or construction issues are not construction issues. It's basically just me being a dink and screwing up my light. Again, because my lighter is a piece of crap. Which is kind of weird. It shouldn't be. It's a Cleaver. It's a nice lighter, but it just doesn't work. Yes, blow a little harder. Thank you. Alright, so, God. It's like I'm trying to find an angle where it's not going to be horrifyingly windy. I think I've got my mic port a little covered, but otherwise, yeah, overall basic flavor profile, very spicy, subtle sweet, but predominantly spicy. Honestly, a little cedary, a little cocoa-y. The main thing, just spicy, and especially in the nose. Retrohale is just a ball of cinnamon. So, I'll keep going down to the halfway point and see how anything picks up or cools down or just what else. And hopefully not get obnoxious wind. Or shitty camera work. Aha! Yeah, there he is. He's real hard to see, but there is a jackrabbit hanging out in the grass. And these little stinkers are all over the place. Good God, they love eating people's lawns and farting weeds in the lawn. All over the grass. Okie doke. So, getting past the first inch here, the spices kind of started to die down a little bit. Getting a very kind of woody note, not any specific kind of thing, but it's kind of a earthy woodiness to it. Very classic. Apparently this is designed for the anniversary of Havana, Cuba in 2015. It's pretty much going for the typical Cuban profile. So it's going to be kind of creamy, kind of white, kind of, well, just pretty classic. Fortunately though, there's actually enough flavor that you can actually discern there is something going on in here. I've had some cigars that don't have any flavor at all, or just have bad flavor. I always remember this one flavored mess that just tastes like somebody took a pile of weeds, dumped it in vanilla crap, and said, here, light it. Anyway, not quite to the halfway point, so I'm just doing a quick update because I found a rabbit. Again. But in an actual field. So, anyway, I'll get back to you properly at the halfway point. Right, over the roar of the traffic in the background, I found a duck. Supposed to be just a straight mallard, nice little drake. He's just kind of sitting there chilling. You can tell it's a male because he's got that bright, vibrant emerald green head. If it was a hen, it'd be, well, old and speckled. A little bit more camouflaged. But, yeah. Davy there's just been kind of sitting there chilling. He may be hunkered down for the night. I'm not entirely sure. I kind of figured out how to actually zoom this thing. So, anyway, backers aside, coming up about the halfway point, notice that the spice has completely died down. There's no spice left at all. The only real spice is left in the retrohale, and that is just as complex, if not more so, than the actual mouth. Mouth smoke is yet. Retrohale has taken on a almost cinnamon tone. And of course, everybody has to ride their bike. So yes, I look like a complete idiot out here. Anyway, as you can see, construction is just fine. I was just holding on. Make sure nobody else is coming up to get my shot. Okie doke. So, yeah. Retrohale kind of took on almost like a cinnamon roll kind of vibe. A little spicy, a little buttery, a little bit of a comfort note. God, there's so much traffic over here. I could go further down, but I kind of don't want to because this is kind of an area that's known for coyotes. The overall mouth flavor has been very light, creamy. It's getting subtly sweet, but overall very kind of woody. And I mean that in like a Scotch or whiskey kind of vibe. I would definitely recommend pairing this with just a straight whiskey, possibly on the rocks. No cocktails, no coffees. Well, maybe a light coffee, but overall, it's got qualities that just make me think that I'd like to have a nice whiskey with this. Yeah, it's just a smooth, clean tobacco, light woodiness, bordering on coffee tone. Would be very at home in any whiskey bar. Overall, pretty good. I typically go for more sweeter cigars, but this is definitely a very much welcome addition to any humidor. I'm going to go ahead and keep smoking this down to the band, and when it gets to that point, I'll go ahead and give you an update then. And I may or may not find another critter. Hopefully it will not be a rabid coyote. If it is, you will find me skedaddling the fuck on out of here. Alright, I'll get back to you at the band. Alright, just a minor update, the ash just fell off, and yeah, it just kind of is a testament to the construction of this. Any good cigar will be able to hold on to its ash for at least half the life. Also, I kind of feel like a bit of a dink right now because there's a little short-haired redhead girl that came walking by. And I think she just kind of heard me talking to myself, so I could tell she was trying not to just snicker just out loud. But you could kind of tell she was having a giggle at me. Well, anyway, I'll get back for a proper update of the band point about here. I'm already taking the band off. And actually I could have taken that off from the get-go because it was nice and loose. But yeah, right now I just yanked that for convenience sake and yeah, get back to here about here. Alright, low light, final update because I'm running out of light. And for some reason, there's only like one street light this one that's like way the hell down. Final update of the band. I'm trying to be a little quiet because it is really super quiet out here right now. Yeah, basically, right about the final third here, flavors kind of washed out a little bit. Started getting a little woody and then just kind of turned into just hot tobacco. Overall, though, you get a decent, around about an hour's smoke time out of this. Flavors are good, nice whiskey cigar for sure. Personally, I like a little sweeter, but you know that's just my personal preference. Definitely an excellent cigar for the money. I'm pretty sure that there's not going to be any further changes between here and all the way down to the nub, so I'm going to go ahead and smoke it all the way down to get my money's out of it. And beyond that, yeah, that's pretty much all I got for it. Yeah, it's an excellent cigar, excellently made, good flavors. I keep hearing somebody talking off in the background. And beyond that, yeah, definitely worth picking up. So that's pretty much all I got to say about this. Go ahead and like, subscribe. I was going to say favorite, you don't have to do that. Like, subscribe, hit the little bell for when I actually do update or post a video of some kind, you'll actually get a notice of it. And beyond that, leave a comment. I'll see you next time.